Okay guys, welcome back. A very interesting product I have for you guys today. It's called Roach Blaster. These guys are currently doing decent numbers, I think, and they're selling a pretty problem-solving product, okay? So essentially what this is, it's like a gel bait. It's like a gel for food for roaches. And again, I love it when brands educate people in their product photos. So you can see the second one here. If I didn't go through these photos, I wouldn't know what it is. How does it work? Apply a small dosage of bait near roach activity. Roaches eat the bait and carry it to their nest. The colony is eliminated in a few days. Okay, you can see very good visuals, very good step by step, not too much writing. I see some people overcomplicate it and have a lot of writing. You just need quick writing. People skim because I wouldn't read it if it had long writing. Okay, maximize reach, control, long lasting, fast acting. You can see dead cockroaches. It's like it's made from AI. It doesn't look too legit. No mess, no odor, no roach escape. So if I'm wondering, if I have a question like, does the food stink the house out? And it says it's no odor, then that handles my objection. Fights 198 different cockroach species. So if I have different cockroaches, it'll work on all of them, okay? You can see here as well, I would always suggest you have 3 or 4 lines just stating what your product does. Very nice, clear title and then reviews. It's very simple. I like it. That's how it should be. You can see free shipping on all these orders. You can see the most popular is the buy 2 get 1 free. Payment icons, review, description, how it works, shipping and delivery, 2 to 5 days. Enjoy everlasting cockroach protection. So you can see the roach eats it and then it dies. So very nice. They got us versus them. Kill cockroaches instantly. Yeah. And what I also like about this product, it's a very light product. So when it comes to bundling the product, it's very light. So it doesn't really cost extra to ship. It makes us more money when you're trying to do these buy one get one frees, and allows you to do these buy one get one frees. Like I had a student the other day say, should I do bundle deals with my vacuum cleaner? If you're putting 2 vacuum cleaners that are both very heavy in the thing, the shipping is going to cost more than the actual price you're selling it for. With a vacuum cleaner, you would have to do like add-ons, like maybe an attachment or maybe like these wipes. Like you got to do something that's lighter, that doesn't affect it, but increase your average order value, right? It's just like a store I really like is called Beauty Sleep, okay? And sorry, mouth tape. And you can see right here. And what you can do with these light things, it's just a sticker at the end of the day, is you can do a lot of buy one get one frees, buy 2 get 1 frees, and it doesn't affect your shipping, because to create these products it costs less than $1, maybe 50 cents. Essentially it's just stickers, right? And it allows you to do these crazy offers which people really like. 70% off, buy 3 get 3 free. That's an amazing deal. If I enjoy using the product, I'm buying this one because it just makes sense. Okay, so back on track. Let's look at the type of ads they're running, because I think they had pretty interesting ads when I saw. So you can see here. All right, so you can see the type of ads they're running. So it looks like it's a lot of image ads. And again, people are using this review style copy and it works, right? Stop roaches, goodbye roaches, protect your home, protect your sleep, stop roaches in their tracks, set roaches ablaze. So this is like a product that is very targeted to people only suffering from roaches, okay? If you have a house that you haven't seen bugs before, then it wouldn't cater to you. But if you're specifically struggling with roaches, you're going to buy this, because I'm sure they're going to use the exterminator angle, where exterminators cost like $400 or $500, where you can just get this for $50 or like $100, and you can kill a whole colony instantly just with bait. But let's look at, this is the longest running ad. So it looks like it's kind of like a test. So they try it and then look at them, they're all dead, okay? And it's a very kind of, not a polished ad. Like people think that the most polished ads and really nice looking ads work the best, but the best ads are the ads that are like, they just don't
I finally found the best
look
roach killer I've ever used, Roach Blaster. I finally found the best roach killer I've ever used, Roach Blaster.
So what you guys notice is the first clip is so random. It's a hook. If you're struggling with cockroaches, you're gonna stop.
Finally found the best roach killer I've ever used.
So the headline, I find the best roach killer I've ever used. So all of a sudden, if you're interested in this, you're gonna be hooked in, right?
Roach Blaster. Forget sprays and traps from the store. They never worked for me. The roaches just kept coming back and I was getting really frustrated. So I asked a friend who's an exterminator and he told me to try Roach Blaster gel bait. He said once a roach...
So he asked an exterminator what he'd recommend. So already building authority, because if an exterminator knows the best products because he's an exterminator, right?
eats it, it doesn't just die. It takes the poison back to the nest and wipes out the whole colony. I ordered it right away. I applied small drops in places like the kitchen, bathroom, and under the sink, anywhere I'd seen roaches. The next morning, I was already sweeping up dead ones. And every day after, there were fewer and fewer. By the end of the week, no more roaches, not one. If you've been struggling like I was, try Roach Blaster. It's fast, effective, and works where everything else fails.
So very clean ad, very to the point, very direct. And this is what you need to do when you're explaining your product or writing your product up in a script. You got to make sure the customer understands. Like, you got to be stupid simple. Every ad that I've ever created, a fourth grader could understand the ad and exactly what I'm selling and what it does. Okay, and this is your goal. Okay, and you also got to remember that when you're running these ads, like something like this, you just got to get people interested and clicked onto your website, because once they click on the website and they land on your website, this is where the educating begins. Okay, you'll use your photos, you use these photos to your advantage and educate your customer on what the product does. Okay, because I see so many people launch stores and they don't have very clearly what your product does. Because when I land on a store, I should know exactly, and within a couple seconds know how it works, or at least skim through the images and know how this stuff works. Okay, because if you're paying for eyeballs on ads to your website, you best believe you give them the best chance of knowing exactly what your product does and why it's for them. Okay, there's no point just having really good photography in all these. I've seen so many brands do it where they have really nice photography in all these photos, where you could be using these photos to educate your customers instead of just having fancy photography with no words. Okay, so really take advantage of these images, because it's real estate. It's online real estate. When people land on your website, you just paid an eyeball to look at your website. Make sure they know what you're selling and exactly how it works. Okay, be simple. Do not complicate it. Never have more than a certain amount of text on your website. It should be visual and then small amount of text. All right. It should never be more than 3 sentences long, because people don't read. People skim. Okay, people skim, and especially like all these, it's 4 words right here, and people are going to read that because it's, again, 4 words, 5 words here. They're going to read this because it's easy. People like easy. People don't want to work. People are lazy. You got to understand this. Understand your customer and how they think, and I guarantee you'll be able to make a lot of products where you can see they have other ones as well. They got this fly buster, they got an ant gel bait, cockroach species. I'm sure they sell an ebook as well. Another thing is, like, when you're selling products online, like physical products, pair it with ebooks and stuff. I know Nerdcover does it really well. They have, like, warranty is a digital product, and extended warranty, insurance, shipping priority, shipping insurance, all this stuff is digital products. Ebooks and digital products really help the margin of your product. Even, like, I was speaking to another founder the other day, and I was just talking to him, like, he was selling a product in the fitness space, and I was like, why don't you just have a community, like, just send an email on the back end, have a community of people, like, it can be free or it can be paid. Like, I would start it off as free just to get like the first 1,000 members, but have, after 1,000 members, charge like even $3, $9, even $10 a month for a community where people can share what workouts they're doing, can share the progress, they can share their before and afters, and actually build a community of people using your product and losing weight. And this is what you need to do. You need to think about how you can incorporate digital products into your website, because it's just, I would say it's free money, like warranty, priority shipping, all these things, like skip the line is shipping, ebooks. If I add this to cart, we can see what kind of upsells they have. So you can see, yeah, shipping, theft, and then they've got, you can see here as well, is this warranty? No, this is just a chiller. So 1 year warranty, 1 year free warranty, but yeah, you can do 3-year warranty and charge 3 years, but you get 1 year free, which most people don't even forget about the warranty as well. Yeah, but I don't want to make this video too long. I hope you guys enjoyed this brand. You can, like, a lot of the ads they were using, I think they're created by AI or Canva. It's very simple. Like, it's not really, but it's eye-catching. Like, these are like eye-catching, like the glow behind the background, the end of roaches starts here. Yeah, and I really like this brand. Like even like repositioning it, making it less aggressive on the red. Maybe you could do like another color. Yeah, maybe it's more natural. This one looks more kind of toxic. Maybe you could do like a roach blaster that's more natural. Maybe you do a green or a brown, and it uses like a natural formula. It kills cockroaches with a natural poison instead of just pure deadly force, which if I was spraying this in my, not spraying, but if I put this in my house, I don't want to be affected by the poisonous kind of gel they're spraying around the house, because it might affect my lungs as well. And what if it gets into my food accidentally? But these are little things you got to think about when choosing a product. Like this product we know already sells, so how can you reposition the product? You can make a more natural version. I was speaking to another student before, and she wanted to sell lash serum, and I was like, you can't sell lash serum because it's such a saturated market. I was like, the only way you can sell lash serum is if you reposition the lash serum as like completely new, okay? And I was like, the only way I could see you do it is maybe making a green lash serum where it uses only natural ingredients to grow your lashes, right? Because it sells, but it's just very competitive. So you got to make it stand out by changing the packaging completely. Like everyone had like pink, black, gray, silver, gold. And if you change it, because all these ingredients are like very strong and toxic, and they all have the same packaging, so just change the packaging to like green or something, and all of a sudden it's like natural. And using natural ingredients, using, I don't know, something like that, talk to the supplier. But again, you got to reposition yourself as a premium to a new market, okay? And a lot of people say you change the angle is also important as well, but repositioning is almost like changing the angle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit too long, but I'll see you guys in the next one.